Scrapbookers, this is Katie Scott, and I am trying to get my December daily album done. So this was on December 16th. I just finished that up, and after I turned off the video camera, which is my iPad, I did this layout, which is really just a card and some stickers and our Christmas card. And then I used, actually, because I didn't have a pocket for this page, so I used the envelope that some photos came in, and I stuffed it full of all sorts of random things. And I think a picture can fit on the back of this, but let us get to, let me see, day 17. So this isn't really day 17. I could use this list as day 17, but I actually have a lot of pictures, and so I think I would rather use them and use them on a designated date. And so I actually got the calendar out on my iPhone to see, okay, the 17th was a Tuesday. So I have some photos that could work for that. The 18th was the school concert, and so I just need a page protector for that 17th, and let me see if I have one. Oh, come on. Okay, I don't really, but I do have a bunch of page protectors in the back, and so I'm just going to put the 28th and the 29th, because the 28th is today, and I haven't really taken any pictures today, but the more I think about it, the more I want to take down Christmas. So, when I took that tape off of the cheap, it's not cheap, but it's like a cheaper Office Depot Avery page protector, it left kind of a mark, but you know what? It's okay. It doesn't really matter. So I'm going to do the 17th of December here. And this space here I think would make for a cute place to put a photo. Like I've got, that is a printed photo, and that's just my daughter on her going to school, and we drive the kids to school, so she actually sits up front now with me. She's just about as tall as I am now. I'm short. I'm 5'3". And okay, so one of the things that happened this year is the health care, and there was some kind of deadline in December. And so my husband usually takes care of all of those details. But so he's been working on that quite a bit this year. And so I got this phone call, and they're like, "Hi, we're from, your Prospective Health Insurance." I'm going to cut these two photos down just a little bit. They're just pictures of my son doing homework. And math has been a big part of this year. So I kind of do want to tell the story of math. But they called and they said, "Well, what is your height and your weight?" I said, "Well, I'm 5'3", and the lady goes, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yeah." She goes, it says here that you're 5'9". I was like, "No, I wish I were, but I'm not." And my husband told them that I was 5'9" and like way less, not even going to tell you the weight numbers, but like, a lot less than I actually am. I was like, I guess that's good, because he thinks I'm tall and skinny. But I'm not. So that was kind of funny. Just going to trim these down just a little bit more. It's funny, when the kids were smaller, my husband took them to the doctor, and it was a different doctor. So they were like, I think it was just to get flu shots or something like that. And they said, "Well, what are the date of birth? What are your children's dates of birth?" And it was like, they were probably like 3 or 4 years old, and he was like, he had no clue. He's like, "I don't know. No idea." So men, right? But he did good. He did some nice Christmas presents, and we had a nice Christmas, so yay. So I need a piece of paper for the background of this. And do you know I have so many I bought so many papers for Christmas, and I'm finding that I really just like stuff that's plainer, that I don't really reach for the Christmas themed papers. So I'm just looking through my Christmas themes here. This isn't one of them, but I'm going to use this because it's kind of like ups and downs, and that really kind of fits the theme of my son and school this year. Give him a little mark right there. And I have my page trimmer right off camera here. Okay, so that feels like that's in a good place. Get that out of the way. And I also have, so two things that I want to use is one is the date, and the other thing I have is a little sticker. It's like a flare badge, I guess you call it. This is I Hate Math. And let me tell you, this is the year that my son, and we've made him do math over the Christmas break. But there you go, I hate math. I really shouldn't put that because part of scrapbooking is to, you know, highlight the good things and make people remember good things, and you can even kind of alter their memories a little bit. I'm just kidding, but you can. Just a little bit. So you really don't want to highlight things that, like, I hate math. So one of the things I did recently, like yesterday, was I organized some of my scrap paper because I'm really a scrapbooker who loves to have scraps, and I find it hard to throw them away because I'd rather not waste the paper. Yeah, I know. But I just put it in a basket. I had it in a more random thing, so they're kind of arranged by color. And oh, this would be very cute because it has numbers on it, except I don't think the colors are that appropriate, but I think I'm going to try to use it anyways. And then I got like some wood grain, so let's try that. So my thought is I'll just kind of mount the paper like this, and then mount the photos on top, and then cut around. Oh, kind of like to have his face be here at the, whoops, I don't think you can see that. Need to tilt my, hold on, just a second. There we go. I think you can see things better, a little bit better that way, I hope. So I'm just gonna mount these photos down, and then this one will go here. Like just a block. The other story of this year is it's like a daily struggle to get my son to get out of the house. And it's not funny. I laugh because my daughter's like, why do you always laugh after things that aren't funny? Like, well, I could laugh or cry. So I choose to laugh. But sometimes, yeah, this year has just been kind of a struggle year. Which I think some years are. That's just how it goes. So And I've heard that for boys, middle school is just a rough time. And it's not, you know, we've got him in a private school, so it's not rough in the way of, like, it's not rough as far as bullies. I'm not worried about that at all. But it has kind of just been a rough year in terms of adjusting to a new school, adjusting to middle school. And I guess, you know, those tween years are just, I don't remember them. I don't know. I kind of think back and gloss over the bad times and try to focus on the good times. But I remember at that age I really loved school. So, you know, and school was my place where if anything was going on, like I had kind of a more chaotic home life when I was a kid. So school was always like the great place to be, like the escape, like the fun place to be. I always liked school better than home. So it's hard, it's just a little bit hard for me to identify with not loving school like it was the most fun place on earth. Not the work so much. I never felt like the work was fun at school. But I always managed to get like A's and B's. And so when my son is not doing that, it's just, I don't know. It's hard to identify with it. So I've been making him do math over this holiday break, which is, he's been doing it. He's finally getting to, like, he cooperated today and yesterday, but the first couple days of the vacation, it was like 2 hours a day for 3 or 4 days of just yelling and crying. Oh. And I don't think I'm alone. I don't think he's alone in this struggle. He had a, like, 3rd grade was also a difficult year. And then 4th and 5th were great. So, you know. We'll bring it around. So I have my sewing machine up here. And what I'm going to do is just make a pocket out of this little messy block of photos. Oh, ha! You know what I always forget to do is stitch the top first. So then it's also stitched, but it's not stitched to the back. But I forgot about that, so I didn't do it. And done that before. But I guess that way you kind of know that one isn't stitched down. But I still think if you had stuff coming out, poking out, it would be cuter if you had it all sewed down. Note to self for next time. So I'm just going to move my sewing machine out of the way. I'm still in an awkward phase of this new space that I have. So everything is not as seamless as I feel like it ought to be. But here we are so far with this pocket page. And let's see what I've got that I can stick in there. I've actually got, oh my gosh, I almost forgot. I have a whole bag full of stuff. So here's where we are so far. I know you get some glare from that light. And then I have not much to put in that pocket, I don't think. That has to do with Matt. Oh, this sort of does. $5. He's lost a lot of teeth this. We lost 3. My kids, between the two of my kids, we lost 3 teeth in December. So the tooth fairy came 3 times. That seems like a lot, right? I feel like that seems like a lot. So I'm gonna look through that little bag of junk. It's just like all the stuff. Like I just had this little gift bag downstairs, so whenever I was like, oh, I want to save that, I just put it in here. So this is all like, imagine if I went on a trip called Christmas. This is all my memorabilia. And so, got some ribbons here, and just gonna put those to the side. Then I've kind of got different, like, I thought I would want to save this, but I don't think I need to. I have other things for the dog. I've got tags from the Christmas gifts. I always save those. I don't know why. I do know why. I'm a scrapbooker. I like to save stuff. But at a certain, you know, you can't save all of it forever. I mean, you could try, but so this is, I don't know if we're to the gingerbread day of the album, but I think this could actually be like the page. More gingerbread kit. I'm not sure I'll keep this bit. Family fun for the holidays. That's going in the trash too. Okay, so this was a book or a game that we, to make us more effective in all of our family dynamics, we've been playing this 7 Habits of Happy Kids. So yeah, that's gonna, oh, these are tags from school. Those will go with those 2 pages. And then this is about the dog. Let's see, I have Christmas cards that I haven't even opened yet. May happy holidays. That's going in the circular file. What a Grinch I am, right? More Merry Christmas. And sometimes I save stuff, sometimes I don't. I think what I'll do on these is just save the who it was from. And I'm going to throw the card away. So that's, even though it's cute, I mean, I guess I could, if I were going to save something, it might be this Merry Christmas, because it's glittered, and it's kind of cute. We'll see if that gets saved or not. I don't know if you can hear them, but my kids are screaming their heads off down there. They really are good kids. It's just this week, I think, is cabin fever. Like I was saying earlier, okay, this is actually blood, and my daughter wanted to save it, and she is very, like, medical, and I think this is going to go into the, I don't know. Yeah, so that's from when she lost her tooth. I don't know. I'll have to think about whether I'm going to save this or not. It's possibly going into the trash. I'm not sure. We'll see. If it does get into the album, it will be like hidden in between the pages. And that was just a little sticker from the envelope. I might save that for something. And this is a card from my friend, and I like that card. That one might not go in. It's on nicer paper, and it's nice and black is a good color this year. But I'm going to throw the envelope away. Let's see what else we have. So I'm really looking for something to stick in that pocket for my son. Like I even saved like I made a turkey, but I bought like a disposable roasting pan because I totally trashed my roasting pan on Thanksgiving. It's dead. So that went away. The card from Grandma, we'll probably save that. I already have a tag for Allison, so that's going in the trash. Lego was a big part of this year. Lego Star Wars, I don't know. I think what I'll do is just rip this in half, and that might still not make it into the final cut, but I'm just doing a little sort here. So I'm trying to purge. This could also be used as a page. Oh, haha, there's a gumball in here. I'm gonna chew it. But they got gumball machines this year, but I'm not gonna say, so on the day I'll do things like, oh, I'm gonna save that, but I'm not gonna save, like, everything that goes into that little bag that I saved doesn't necessarily make the cut. So that's going away. We've got 2 of these little Lego Friends tags. They look exactly the same, so one of them is going to go in the trash. The same with these is I got the 3 minifigs to go into the trash. Earbuds. I'll save that because there's a story that goes with that. Carousel. Congratulations, you're the proud owner of an antique gumball machine. Blah, 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 blah. I think we can throw that away. More little tags. But I think I will keep this tag of this is just a little gumball dude. So that makes the cut. Another tag. This one got ripped in half, so that doesn't make it. I like the black, this black stuff, the black envelope. There's still a lot of black, I think, in scrapbooking this year. This could actually be kind of an envelope to contain a lot of this stuff. So I'm just putting that to the side. Another list from Allison. So I've got one kid that does a lot of lists, and the other kid who doesn't do any lists. There was another Christmas card that I liked. I like this Life is Good Snuggle Socks. I think I'm just going to cut out this Good Kids. So my daughter really, I don't have anything behind my back, says Santa. So of that stuff that I showed you before, I've culled down a whole bunch of it. And just because this is still here, it doesn't mean I'm going to save all of this. But these are the things that has made that first round of cuts. Just get my trimmer out to just cut down per picture a little bit to save the part that I wanted. Tickets to a Christmas party. You're invited to the 4th grade. Okay, so these are more things from school. I'm going to save those. But I can trim them just a little bit. So I'm doing some trimming. And then I've got some that are like, there's more than one of these. I could use one for my Project Life, which is also sorely neglected. So I just put that aside for the Project Life. I don't know if it will make it into there or not. We'll see. Taco lunch, December 16th. Okay. We'll see if this makes the cut too. They do kind of, at the school they have, most of the days they get the hot lunch, and they actually have it catered at their school. So a few of the days they don't have, RSA entertainment books. Okay, and then this is about all that cabin fever. She wanted to go to Disney. My daughter wanted to go to Disney World and spend the night, and I looked up to see our favorite hotel, and she was like, I have nothing to do. Then I said, oh, well, maybe we'll go. Happy. Oh, it's $300 a night. We're not going. Sad. The tears are getting bigger. She's very big, very expressive. Oh, Santa Claus is going by in a boat right now. I don't know if you can see that. Do you see it? Watch. Santa Claus is in this cute little boat. See him? He's He's right in the back there. That's so funny. Bye-bye, Santa. That's hilarious. Anyways, I get these notes from my daughter. So these might make the cut. So I've just trimmed those down so they're going to fit better if they go into the book. So from all that mess that I had before, this is what I have now. So I think I more than cut that pile in half. And that's something good to do when you come back from vacations and stuff like that too. So I don't really feel like I have a lot to put in here. What I would like to put in here is I would like to put some math homework just so we can remember. But I think I'm just going to put this little tag at the top so it kind of shows that's a pocket, and I can add things to the pocket later. There's the I hate math. I don't know if that really works. It's kind of bulky. I'm going to take it off. I think that I hate math bling will go on something, but it will probably go with a more like a story that really tells that whole story of the struggle with math this year. And maybe we'll wait till we're in a little bit of a happier place to tell it. Like maybe right now isn't the best time to tell it. So, okay, so that's the 17th. Let's do the 18th while we're at it. If we can do it. We're in 26 minutes. I get different responses or different comments about how long these videos should be, or how long people like them. I think I'm going to just stop it and then I will restart for the 18th. So that was the 17th. We're trucking along here. Okay, thanks for watching. I'm Katie Scott and my blog is called Kiss and Tell Scrapbooking.